Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on a journey in light. Real quick, I want to do a shout out to my girl Sony over from her channel's called Red Pill Pusher. Amazing, amazing pick a card channel. I have her in my description box under my favorite pick a card channels. Please check her out. But she made a really, really generous donation to my channel, which was a shock and very, very, she's just so sweet. So I was able to pick up some new decks, and two of the decks that I got was Ethereal Vision Illuminated Tarot deck, which we will be using today. It's so, so pretty. It's, you know, gold infused kind of pictures. It's just a really stunning deck. And then I also picked up the Chrysalis Tarot, which I used in my video the other day as well. I just hadn't got a chance to shout Sony out just yet, but it's also just beautiful imagery, so pretty. The colors are amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you again, girl. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do. You're amazing, and if you guys haven't checked out her channel, you have to. She is a riot. Love her, so talented, just such a wonderful spirit. I adore her greatly. So thank you, my girl Sony. I appreciate you so, so much. Okay, so let me try to get the glare off of that a little bit. So today we're going to do a pick a card on how they felt the last time they saw you. Like what kind of went through their mind, how were they feeling. I've pulled some cards ahead of time just for timing purposes, but I'm possibly and probably going to pull some oracle cards, maybe some love message cards, some clarifiers, things like that. I'm not really sure what's in here. Just trying to mix up some of the stuff I do on the channel and try to do some of the suggestions that I've been getting to do. So someone wanted to know how their person felt the last time they saw them, so I figured this would be a really, really good one to do to mix it up a bit. So we have 4 piles today. So we have pile 1, which is this Amethyst Angel. I love my angels. Pile 2 is the Selenite Wand. Pile 3 is this really awesome shell, which I've been told looks like a thing of garlic. So if you like garlic, there you go. And pile 4, which is my Black Obsidian Angel. So yeah, just take a moment, kind of focus in, you know, take a couple deep breaths if you need to, pause the video if you need to, and just, you know, think about your person and go with whichever pile you're drawn to most. If you're drawn to more than one, you could have messages in both piles that resonate for you. Always, always remember this is a general reading, so not everything is going to fit every situation. So if it doesn't feel right for you, just let it go. It wasn't meant for you. So don't try to make things fit that just don't fit. Also, if you want some more clarity on your personal situation, I do personal readings as well. You can email me. My email is in the description box below, but it's ajourneyinlight@gmail.com, and I can send you all the information on pricing and details of how I do my personal readings. I am working on getting a website set up so you guys can we don't have to do the back and forth so much, but again, work in progress. So, again, piles 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And I will see you guys at your pile. Thank you so much. I don't make too much of this. If you're watching me move stuff, hello, hello, hello. I'm a silly, silly person if you haven't figured that out already. My nerdiness is part of my charm. Okay. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys pick this beautiful amethyst angel. I love my angels. Can't really see them, but I have a whole collection like right here of all my angels, and I have them all over the place at my home and stuff like that. So anyways, today we're going over how your person was thinking, feeling last time they saw you, what was going on in their head, things like that. I pre-pulled some cards, but I have a feeling, I'm not sure what's in here, but I'm feeling guided that I might be pulling some other cards as well, maybe some love message cards depending on how the stack goes, and or possibly some other oracle cards to get some more clarification. We will see. part of the fun, right? Okay, so let's jump right in. We're gonna pull, like, look at our tarot, and this deck was I bought with a donation that was given to me by Sony from Red Pill Pusha. Awesome channel. She's in my description box. Check her out. She's fabulous. So, okay, first we have the Seven of Cups. We have Justice. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay. So right off the bat, I feel like your person wasn't being honest. It's not necessarily how I normally read this card, but in this card we have, like, it's like holding a mask over their face. We have this big lizard. We have our Seven Cups, which are, you know, cups represent emotions. So it's like, I feel like they had, I'm hearing like bubbling emotions for you, but they had to cover that up. They had to hide their feelings. They didn't want to let you in because, like, I'm hearing like, okay, so we have this, you know, scary looking lizard here around these emotions. So I'm hearing like fear, like they're afraid to tell you how they really felt, so they kept it close to themselves. Then we have Justice. She doesn't have any pupils in this, so it's kind of like Justice is blind. Not sure what that message means. So we got an owl, everything. So instantly I want to say this person felt the need to be fair, but they weren't being fair is what I'm hearing. Or they thought you were being unfair, like something was unfair. I'm hearing for some of you guys, they like you were, when they saw you last, you were with somebody else, and they found that unfair. But they kept their mask on and they couldn't express how they felt. Again, general reading, that's for some of you guys. Some of you guys, again, I feel like they saw you with somebody else or something like that, and it made them feel like justice needed to be served. Like almost like, not in a good way, like it didn't invoke like a fair feel, it invoked like jealousy is what I'm hearing. Like they got jealous, even though they know better, they just did. And then we have the Five of Cups. So I think overall they felt sad and felt regret. So for some of you guys, this also could have been like the last time you saw them, you potentially had a falling out. And they're feeling really sad about that. I don't know if they expressed that because we have this mask. I feel like this person definitely, whatever they were feeling, they kept it close to their chest, but they're feeling kind of sad how everything went. Like it didn't go the way they wanted it to. Like there was no justice here in their eyes. Again, it might not be your truth, but in their truth. Again, there's two sides to every story, so we're tapping into them. Like they just saw something as not being fair, or the fact maybe they regret not treating you fairly and hiding their feelings, and that was big. So that's another kind of message for you guys. So let's see what else we have. We have potential. Okay. So they still see your potential, they still see your worth is what I'm hearing. Like they still see you. I mean, like how beautiful is that card? You're still beautiful. There's still so much potential. Like they want to have hope that things will work out. But I just don't think that they know quite how to do that. But yeah, I just keep hearing like the most beautiful person I've ever seen. So there's still a lot of feelings. Again, we have, you know, cups here. So this person was emotional, but has emotions for you, but I think they're just emotionally unavailable or hiding their emotions. I think you may have saw it as they didn't care, but I get that they really did care. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So it's kind of like they're not, even though their situation isn't, like it still has a lot of potential. And they can overcome whatever has happened. So there's a sense of hope for things to be good in your relationship still. This person needs to just be more open. I feel like they don't know how to be open about how they feel. Like they're very, I'm also hearing very observant on things, but they stay really quiet about their thoughts and feelings. Past life relationships. You've known each other before. So this can either mean directly that you guys have been in multiple reincarnations together. I'm not sure what you believe. This also means that there could be like a back and forth of relationship, like you guys dated before. You know, you've dated multiple times, things ended and it keeps coming back around. So there's definitely a sense of you guys knowing each other, or I'm also hearing for some of you guys, this is a person that you knew in childhood and you saw them again the last time you saw them. But I feel like they didn't express how they felt and they're feeling regret about that, but they see the potential here. There's some obstacle that they feel like they have to overcome, but they can do it. All right, let's see. You are good enough. So again, I think they see you as this, I keep just hearing like so beautiful. Like you are worthy of really good things. Yeah, I just don't feel like they feel comfortable expressing themselves just yet. I'm also hearing new, like even though like maybe the love part of this relationship was newer. If, you know, some of you guys are watching about a love, like I don't know, something about this green, I keep hearing like new. Or maybe there will be a new potential. I don't know, new is coming across. This person might be a pit, like we have the full moon in Virgo. And Virgos tend to be a perfectionist, so they might have wanted things to go a perfect manner, and so until like that's the perfect opportunity, they kind of just held back. So sorry, hopefully you guys can see all these. I kind of feel like, yeah, that's just what's going on in this person's head. The last time they saw you, you know, they just had to keep all their feelings to themselves. But they still have potential for this. They know your worth. I'm also hearing they're passionate about you too. Like if you look at this card, it's a very passionate looking card. And there's some obstacle they have to overcome when it comes to you. All right, let's see. What should we pull? Let's pull some clarifiers a little bit if we can get any more information on what is going on. What were they thinking and feeling last time they saw you, please? I'm going to read these in the upright. So we have King of Wands. So I definitely feel like there was a passion there, like they're very attracted to you. Even though our Knights are King of Action, I really feel like this person didn't express any of this to you, but they wanted to. So this is like in their heart and mind. What they wanted to do was to come at you in a passionate way, but again, I don't feel like they did. This one, let's come out. Well, we have a Page of Cups. So again, it's like they don't know how. Like our pages are our messengers, our cups are our emotions. So again, I know this person didn't express how they felt, but it was there. Like, but they felt, I'm hearing they felt like a puppy dog. Or they didn't want to feel like a puppy dog, or they didn't know how to express it. Yeah. So again, I think this person has a lot of attraction, emotions towards you. They see your worth. There's been either you guys, this could be a soul level connection where you guys have known each other for multiple lifetimes, but so there's definitely a level of connection here, or like a returning romance over and over. But they have, it's like little cup of love is what I'm hearing. It's like they wanted to give that to you, but they just didn't know how. So let's see, let's get some, because I do feel like there is a lot of love here in these cards, and the feeling overall, like feeling that I'm getting about this collection of cards, even though this person wore a mask about it, I still feel the love. So I want to get some of these White Rose Guidance. I love her channel. Divine Love message cards. So in their heart of hearts or in their mind, what are some of the things Pile One's person would want to say about the last time they saw them? What were they thinking, feeling? I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. Yep, definitely that's coming through very strongly. They're very attracted to you. I'm burning with passion for you. So if you're wondering, do they like you in an attractive manner? Yes, they do. And it's funny, like these two birds keep looking at me, like I feel like they're like watching you, like watching like a hawk is what I hear. Like maybe if you guys weren't talking and they're like with people and you were with somebody else, or you know there's a little bit of distance between you, like they were still trying to watch you without watching you, is what I heard for some of you guys, like trying to be sneaky about it. I remember you. So yeah, and I think if it's been a while since this interaction happened, I feel like they think about it a lot. They haven't forgot about this like connection. They haven't forgot about you. These two wanted to come out. So my whole body burns at the thought of you. Very attracted. And then you are my dream come true. I'm shocked at your existence. So yeah. There's no shortage of feelings here, no shortage of passion and attraction here. So pile one, I hope this helps you with some clarity and guidance on what your person was thinking the last time they saw you, how they're thinking, feeling. If this resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. I do a monthly personal reading giveaway for all my subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed and commenting to be entered into that. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a future video. Thank you so, so much. Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. For pile two, you guys picked this selenite wand. Selenite's really good to keep around, especially if you have other crystals. It helps keep them charged. Just don't get it wet. But it's really good just for clearing energy, you know, staying harmonious. I also have this big selenite tower, and at my other place where all my crystals are, I have these big like selenite charger, like that I keep all my crystals on, so it keeps them all charged and playing well together and clear of any yucky energies. Okay, so enough of my selenite stories. All right, so for pile two, we are going over how your person was thinking, feeling last time they saw you, what was going on in their head, that kind of stuff. Excuse me. Depending on how the cards come up, I might pull more oracle cards or more tarot cards for clarifiers. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's in here. I kind of just go with the flow. So let's jump right in. So first we have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Two of Wands. This is such a beautiful deck. My friend Sony over at Red Pill Pusher gave me a very generous donation to my channel, and I was able to buy a couple new decks, and this is one of them, and I really, really love it. So, oh, yep, okay. That's it for the, then I had one more. So, how is your person thinking and feeling last time they saw you? Definitely a lot of thoughts. I'm hearing limiting thoughts. I'm hearing you, like, and this isn't the normal card for being left out in the cold. That would be a Five of Pentacles, but that's what I'm hearing with this card. It's like you kind of left them out in the cold. I heard, you know, you cut them with your words. Normally, you know, this is a card of someone winning a fight at all costs, and two other people are left in shames, and this is usually the victor, but he's looking like he's not too proud of what just went down. So if you guys did, for some of you guys, again, general reading, for some of you guys, if you had an argument, and I feel like harsh words were spent, even though he might have seemed, or he or she seemed victorious, I don't feel like they're feeling good about it. Like, there's no good feeling here. It's just like, you did what you had to do to win, but there's no, like, victory in there. Then the Eight of Swords is all about being trapped, you know, by your own thoughts. Because really, this girl, she's not really bound that much, and the swords aren't really touching her, so she could ultimately untie yourself and untie your blindfold and leave. So this card is about, you know, being like trapped in your own mind, trapped in your own thoughts. So with these two together, I feel like this person, since this interaction, has really been thinking about how everything happened, and they're feeling a little stuck about how to move forward. And or even like in your last interaction, they felt, I feel stuck, like they couldn't, something about it, they couldn't come forward to you. So even like the Two of Wands is kind of about, you know, longing and planning, things like that, but he's still like unable to leave this balcony. In the traditional tarot, there's two wands, and one is actually nailed to the balcony, so he can't move forward as much as like he has this passion and wants to move forward. So again, I'm just describing the card, he, she, doesn't matter for the situation. But so yeah, I just get this feeling of not being able to do what they wanted to do when they saw you last. Yeah, it's just stuck. Like there was wants and passions and thoughts there, but it didn't work out. Like he looks pretty glum. You know, it's just like this didn't go how I wanted it to go, how I planned it to go. I planned it to go a different way, and it just didn't get there, and now I'm stuck. So, okay, let's keep going, because again, overall from the tarot, I'm feeling very stuck energy. Compassion. So maybe you're very compassionate, or they see you as a compassionate person. So if we're going over like how they're thinking, feeling when they saw you, I see they think they see you as this beautiful, compassionate person. And maybe, you know, if there was some disagreement and they used harsh words, you like didn't stoop to that level, and you approached it with love and compassion. And so they have they were like, well, crap, you know, like you ended up being the bigger person. No, I'm feeling like an argument here or a fight here. So sorry if that's not your scenario. I apologize. Trying to see if there's another scenario that kind of comes up. Possibly also like you as the viewer might be in a situation where you're stuck and they can't come towards you. Like almost like you're a guarded person, like you can't, like again, there's a situation where they can't express how they really feel, so it makes them feel very like, they can't move forward with their plans because you're stuck. But they still see you as this beautiful, compassionate, colorful, vibrant person, is what I get from that card. Let's see. Vast vistas, expand your horizons. So what I'm hearing is this person is trying to think outside the box, but at least here now they like want to move. Like again, it's like we have two cards of these people trying to jump out of this situation or move towards where they want to go. Again, we have stuck. So maybe you're stuck. Maybe you're in a relationship and they can't do what they want to do because you're unavailable to them. But I feel like this person is wants to think outside of the box. They want to go on a voyage towards you or with you. Or maybe you're just, also I'm hearing like you're unlike anyone they've ever met. Like you view the world in a different, like you view the world in possibilities, not in like disadvantages or something. Sorry, I'm not explaining that right. Like you see the world with beautiful eyes, and you see the world in a way that they've never looked at it before. And it's kind of just like made them really think about like what are they doing in their life. Like you kind of like open like Pandora's box for them on your view and how to expand their vision on seeing the world. So maybe you guys had a really intellectual talk for some of you guys, and you just really like changed their viewpoint and realized that like they've been doing it wrong the whole time. Okay, so the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So yeah, this talks about, cycles and something being tough or something hard. Again, for some of you guys, I get this feeling like they want to be with you and they can't because of a situation either that they're in or you're in. but they definitely see you as super beautiful. But they want like the tough times, like whatever this obstacle is, they like want it to be over. Like they're ready to move through this cycle to freedom, like to get out of this box, to get out of the confinement that they're in. And again, we have this little boat in the distance, so it makes me feel like they want to go on a trip with you. So again, people have multitudes of thoughts when, you know, interactions, and some of them are contradictory, some of them go along, you know. I'm sure if you really examine any of your thoughts about a situation, people tend to be a little back and forth at times. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. So I definitely feel like this person wants a chance with you, wants things to move forward with you, wants to end whatever this tough cycle. They want to get out of this box of limiting beliefs and have compassion and move towards you. It's definitely what I'm feeling for what they were thinking, feeling. Let's get some clarifiers here. For pile 2, what was their person thinking? Ooh, feeling. Last time I saw them. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is kind of about being like stingy or holding things to yourself, materialistically wise. But we have 2 Wands and 4 Swords popped out. We have 2 Wands here, guys. So there's definitely attraction within this connection. The 4 Swords is also about taking a rest. So yeah, again, I don't think they acted on anything. Like I think there was just this, again, I'm hearing like they just couldn't act. They were stuck, grounded, and like have to hold on to, sorry, I'm trying to get this message out properly, how they want me to say this. They had to hold on to something, like they couldn't let go of something, or they can't let go of something to move forward. So again, it's just this feeling of being stuck. The 4 Swords is about meditating and like resting and thinking about a situation. So yeah, I definitely don't feel like there was any real action here, even though they wanted to. Let's see. Where should we go next? Use one of these. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. So we can get some more insight on what was going on with pile 2's person, please. Why? So this card typically means like gaining more knowledge, like trying to understand why things worked out, or why, you know, that they're not like learning about a subject and figuring it out, like the whys. But when it comes to this reading, I feel like they're like I'm hearing, why did they even like me? Like, you're this beautiful person that views the world differently. Like, why do you like them? Is what I'm hearing. Like, they want to like get inside your head and figure you out. Like, they want to understand like what makes you tick, is also what I'm hearing. So there's a sense of curiosity about you. There's actually some clocks in these banners here. But it's like, again, I'm getting a sense of like they're very curious about you. Like, they might have been able to get close to you, and they're very, very curious about what makes you tick. Or what it would be like to be with you is also what I'm hearing. So again, we want to have reconciliation. So if this is someone that you guys had a falling out and then you guys saw each other again, like they want things to change. They want to really like spend the time. I don't know why time keeps coming up, even though again there's little clocks in these banners, which I've never noticed before. But or I'm hearing, why can't we find the time? Why couldn't we figure this out? Why didn't we use our time wisely the last time we had together? So pile 2, I hope this gives you some clarity to how your person was feeling, thinking. Again, general reading. I can do personal readings if you want to email me for details on those, to get more insight into your specific situation. But overall, thank you guys so much for being here for my readings. It means the world to me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do a free personal reading giveaway monthly for all my subscribers that comment. So it's an easy way to potentially get a free reading. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Thank you guys so very much. Hello, my lovely friends in pile 3. You guys picked this really awesome shell. I love this shell, but I've had a couple of people tell me it looks like garlic, but they picked it because they really like garlic. But it's such a stunning shell, right? Alright. Stunning! I obviously live in a beachy area. I usually have lots of shells in my readings. So we are going over what is your person, how did they feel the last time they saw you? How were they thinking, feeling during your last interaction, and potentially like right afterwards and because of that. So we're going to pull our tarot cards first. I was able to get this deck from a donation from my girl Sony from her channel is called Red Pill Pusha. Amazing channel, so if you haven't watched it, please, her link is in my description box. Adore her, check her out. But thank you again, Sony, for that generous donation that afforded me to buy a couple decks for the channel to keep things fresh. So, okay, so first we have, Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, when I was pulling these, I was only pulling 3 tarot and 4 came out, so I took them. Right off the bat, you know, I feel like this person is feeling like really crappy about the last interaction. So if that's not your situation, this might not be your pile. But there could be a message in here somewhere for you. But again, ultimately, like, we have a card of severe anxiety, sleepless nights, and then we have a card of being very defensive, and then a card of trying to juggle things. This extra Page of Pentacles came out. I feel like this person is thinking a lot about an offer they wanted to make but they didn't make because they were trying to figure out what to do, and so they like fell in indecision. So our pages are our messengers, but this guy, like, our Page of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, or Pentacles in general. So I feel like they just sat and thought about what they wanted to do instead of doing. So it's left them feeling like very anxious about what happened and almost defensive about it. Trying to see what other messages are coming through. Yeah, whatever this interaction is, they haven't let it go. They don't feel good about it, and it's given them sleepless nights. Again, at the time, I felt like they thought they were weighing out the right things, but they didn't. Let's keep going. Kind of weird vibe. Stillness. So yeah, I get this like sense of they didn't do anything about it. And so here that has them leaving anxious, or because they had anxiety about how to approach you, they just didn't do anything. Like, they chose to be still instead. And so nothing went anywhere. And that's on them. Okay, let's see what else comes through. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So when it comes to you, I think they see you as this abundant, lovely person that offers them so much. Like, you know, there's great bounty in you. I know that sounds weird. But like, when they saw you, it's like they understood your worth, they understood your value, and you are very giving, maybe too giving to them. And they weren't being fair in their give and take or being balanced. And so it made them really like kind of shut down and think about what they even had to offer you, because you offered so much. You're so abundant, you're so infinite, and yet all they had was this one little thing, and they felt like it wasn't good enough. So instead of acting on it and knowing that, you know, you don't need anything really from them except for, you know, just to be open, they just chose stillness instead. Okay, make sure I get all these in screen. Let's see what else we have. We have, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, I just like this, something about this give and take thing. Like, it just wasn't even like, they feel like you have so much to give, and it's so like safe to be in your presence, but what do they have to offer in this situation? And we have prosperity lies ahead. So we have a lot of abundance here. So maybe you're more financially stable than them, and they feel like they only have these little bit of coins, like they're not at your level. It gives them anxiety, like it makes them feel less than, and then they have to like defend their stature, which I think is all in their head. Like, it's really nothing that you've done. All right, we're gonna pull some of these Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. They're pretty good clarifiers a lot of the time to help kind of understand a situation, because this is very kind of odd. Perplexing. And what's going on with this person? Can we get some more clarity, please? Wedding rings. Wow. Union, wedding, married, love, our soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Are they married or you're married? And so they can't do anything about this? Or they can't offer you what they think you deserve? My team isn't helping me figure this out very well. I'm not understanding this message. Hopefully it's resonating with you guys watching. Sometimes I have to remind myself I'm just the messenger. It doesn't have to make sense to me if I don't know all the specifics. But there is something involved around either wanting to make you a commitment offer, or someone's in a marriage, and so it's like they can't do what they want to do because of this marriage. Maybe one of, you know, maybe one of you guys was married before, or you have this really like abundant life, and they just feel like, what do they have to offer to that? Is a message that's coming through. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. So again, they definitely have, you know, passion towards you. They're very attracted to you, but I think they know that you deserve more than just hooking up with someone. Like, you deserve wedding rings, not like a player. So it's more of like, because they couldn't give you what you deserve, and they just took a step back and didn't do anything about it. We're gonna get one more oracle card, the Wisdom of the Oracle. See if we can get any more messages for pile 3, please. What was their person thinking, feeling last time they saw them? Last interactions. These cards are all over the place. This one. All that glitters. So this card is actually about, like, there's two masks here, people like wearing a mask and seeing, like, being stuck in like a superficial kind of mode at times. So it's like you're like blinded by like the abundance. Okay, I'm just gonna say the things that come out. Again, not making sense to me, but I'm just gonna say them. It's for somebody. This person felt like they were wearing a mask of putting on a front for what they had material-wise, but they really didn't have much. And so, like, maybe you found that out, or you saw through that, or you expressed to them that that's not important to you, but they hold such high importance on it that they they didn't know how to let that mask down the last time they saw you. So pile 3, I hope that gives you some sort of clarity on what was going on. A lot of this did not make sense to me. I apologize if I wasn't clear. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the message. Maybe you see a hidden message in the cards that I didn't pick up on. But I truly, honestly hope this helps. Sometimes when I feel this way in readings, people are like, oh, it resonated completely, or it made sense, and they'll tell me their whole story, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. So again, it just reminds me I don't have to understand everything that's going on here. So, but I want to say thank you guys so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Hello, hello, my lovely friends for pile 4. You guys have this black obsidian angel. Put my angel over with my angels over here. I have like 6, 7 angels over there. I like my angels. My angels on my side. Anyways, so what we're going over in this pick a card is, how is your person thinking, feeling last time you guys had, like the last time they saw you, your last interaction, what was going on with them. All 3 piles have been kind of different, kind of weird. It's the first time I've done a reading like this, but we will see how it goes with this pile. So we're going to pull our tarot cards first. This deck is this really stunning deck called the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot, and I was able to get this from a donation from Sony over at Red Pill Pusher. I have her channel in my description box below. She's an amazing reader. Love her to death. So if you've never checked her out, please do. But yeah, so I was able to get a couple decks because of this really awesome donation she gave to the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Sony. All right, let's jump right into this. So we have the King of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. On the Ten of Cups. Thank you, pile 4. This is a much better feeling. Not putting down the other piles, but I'm ready for some love. So, person thinking, feeling last time they saw you. Hot damn, is what I just heard. Sorry, I'm nerdy. You guys know that. It's part of my charm. This person is extremely attracted to you. So I'm feeling like this was more of a intimate connection last time you guys saw each other, and it was very successful. For some of you guys, again, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For those that you guys weren't involved last time you saw each other, just know this person found you very attracted. They wanted to make a, romantic physical offer towards you. But yeah, but then there's like a lot of love here too. Like 10 of Cups, like this person was filled with so much happiness, so much fulfillment. Like it's all your cups were filled to the brim. Potentially this person wants to start a family with you if you guys don't already have one, want to rekindle something. Again, a lot of love here. We have our King of Pentacles, and so he's very secure, confident in his material world and his things. A little slow-moving energy, but again, with all this, overall, I think this person just was feeling really, really good about your guys' last interaction, but the last time they saw you. They find that you very attractive, find your worth, just like there's so much worth in you. They would want to have a family with you if you guys don't already. Very, very strong, loving connection here, guys. So this is really, really nice. Thank you for this reading. Okay, so, ooh, the Sun. So they see you as this beautiful, life-giving light up here. Like, you make them feel like sunshine. Like, you just make them feel so warm and passionate and full of life. So really good feelings here. So again, if none of this physically happened, this was all going on in their head about you. They feel really, really warm and good about you, about your connection, about all this stuff. Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. So I'm hearing, like, if there was, for some of you guys, if there was like a sense of disappointment or something didn't work out, it has to do with timing. Anytime we hit stuff with divine plan, it's like the timing isn't exactly in our hands. So if this didn't get off the ground to be what this person wanted to, is because the timing wasn't right. I'm also hearing like this person, you left them feeling very, very thirsty. Or they find you very thirsty. I'm not down with the lingo. I know that is a lingo, so I apologize. I just aged myself a lot. I just hear people talk about thirsty, but maybe I don't fully understand the meaning. I am a nerd. So, but something about desert, and I just got completely parched. Like you left them wanting more, is what I should say. Like you made them just feel like they couldn't get enough of you. Like you were like the oasis in a desert that they were going through, and everything that they ever needed and ever wanted in something, it was like you were there. But then like also there's like a sense of mirage, like you were there but then you were gone. Yeah. Might need a drink of water, honestly. So yeah, I'm feeling parched. That's interesting. It's a good thing though. Okay, let's see what else we got. Attraction, not surprising. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, they're very attracted to you, very in awe of you. You left them wanting more. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I feel like you're like the answer to their prayers, their wishes. Like you are someone that they don't even like know how you exist, is how I'm feeling about that. Where do we want to go next, guys? What do we want to pull? I'm afraid to ruin this. No, I'm just kidding. Let's pull some clarifiers to see if we can get any more thinking, feeling, how they were feeling last time, because this person finds you very, very appealing. This answer thing is interesting. So if you're waiting for this person to make a choice about you, I feel like they're really like thinking about what their next move is towards you. This one's come out. Oop. I'm reading them in the upright for these. So we have the Queen of Cups. So they definitely feel so much, you know, attraction. Like you're a sweetheart. Like they think very highly of you. You are the sun, and you make them feel like a king. So I'm hearing like the Emperor is very confident, very similar energies here. So I think you make them feel like they're in power. You are so beautiful that they're so lucky to even have you there. So they just feel like, yeah, like, you know, they're in their power because of you. Like there's so much just passion and power feeling here. You set their soul on fire is also what I'm hearing. Maybe that's why they're so thirsty. Okay, I need to stop. Let's pull some White Rose Guidance Divine Love Message cards for this one, because this one is definitely feeling very loving. So let's see if we can get some more messages for our person to you, pile 4. Let's see. Your picture brings me to tears. So if there's been some distance with you guys since this interaction, I feel like they think about it often. They look at your pictures. They might look at your social media. I don't feel like you guys are in non-communication, because I don't think this went badly. But again, this could all have just been in their head and they didn't get to express any of this. So they're very longing about you. Let's see. You are healing my soul, but it's a work in progress. All right, so you're helping them, like maybe the sun that you are, you're helping them see the world from a different viewpoint. And you're helping them heal their soul and their wounds by being like this amazing person that you are. Maybe also healing, since we have this family healing, helping them heal some family wounds, like deep-rooted, like family-related wounds. My whole body burns at the thought of you. Yep, there's no doubt there's a lot of passion here. I'm going to flip to our Volume 2 deck. This is my newest one I got from White Rose Guidance. Lindsay over there sent these to me. I love her. Her channel is amazing. She is an amazing reader. So if you haven't watched her, do so. She's also in my description box. I have like a little section of some of my favorite readers. So yeah, let's see. There's so many amazing readers on YouTube. Like it's so great. It's great to see all these people just spreading all this really good stuff. All right, what else would Pile 4's person want to say, please? The kindness in your heart is so beautiful. So yeah, you're just the sun. I mean, like the sun just gives and is beauty and shines its light, and everything grows because of the sun. I think you like help this person grow as a person too. And I tried to stop these feelings, but now you are burning hotter and brighter than ever for me. Like they may have tried to ignore these feelings, but you are the sun. You are burning brighter and hotter within them. So yeah, they think about you a lot. They think about you often. They think about this connection. They think about this last interaction. Like they are all about you and all of this. So yeah, this is really, really, really great, guys. Let's see, get a couple more. I'm feeling this. I wish I could hold you tonight. So this person definitely misses you. They want to connect with you again. They want to be close to you. Where do we go from here? So again, if for some of you guys aren't in connection, like they want to know like what's the next move? Where do you go from here? Let's see. You are my star who outshines all others. So it's kind of funny because the sun is a star. It's, you know, one of the brightest stars in our system. So it's like you are the sun, you outshine everything. Like everything pales in comparison to you. Like you are all that. So guys, for Pile 3, like I think this is, you know, I'll stop here, but this person really feels a lot for you, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of happiness, a lot of emotions, a lot of fulfillment from you. So I hope this makes you feel really good. And I just want to say thank you guys to everyone who's tuned into my channel and watched my readings, who's subscribed. Don't forget that I do a monthly giveaway for a free personal reading for my subscribers that comment on my videos. So make sure you subscribe and that you are commenting and to be entered into my monthly drawing. That can be even on old videos. I do it by timestamp. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Thank you guys so very much. And you guys are hanging around to watch this video. Thank you. Hey guys, so I just wanted to do, my friend at White Rose Guidance does this, kind of goes over her decks that she used in the reading in case you guys are curious on what one of the decks were, some of the decks were. So I figured I would do that because I thought that was really smart of her to do. And it was really helpful for people who kind of wanted to see some of the decks. So we'll start with her deck. So I have 2 decks from White Rose Guidance here that I use in a lot of my readings. These are the Divine Love Messages, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And they just have all these like wonderful, like I love your sense of humor. You're not my usual type, but I like it a lot. I can't bear to build it all again and watch it wash away. So there's, you know, wonderful and kind of sad messages in here in both of these. Like, I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible, but I love using these in my readings. If you go to Lindsay's page at White Rose Guidance, she has a link to how to purchase these. So you can just purchase them online, have them sent directly to your house, but they're really, really great just for getting, like, you know, some truths and what people really want to say from their heart. So I really love those. I used this new deck. Where's my box? Ooh, sorry. This new deck is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. The imagery is stunning. The gold on here is stunning. Everything about it is just so beautiful. Like, these cards are just so, so beautiful. I love them dearly. I just picked this deck up from a wonderful, generous donation from my girl Sony. I keep saying Sunny. Her name is Sony. Over from Red Pill Pusher. I also have her in my description box. She's another one of my favorites. But it's just a really beautiful tarot deck. There's actually 2 extra cards in this deck. Typical tarot has 78. This is a 80 card collection. I know the Well is one of the extra cards, and I know I can't remember. Oh, the Artist. The Well and the Artist. So I need to learn those descriptions a little bit more. But again, super beautiful, stunning deck. Great addition to any collection. We'll go over these little guys. So these are, like, I usually use these a lot for clarifiers. Like, they have like feathers and flowers and cups. But these are the White Sage Tarot, and they come in this little cool tin. I got them on Amazon. But they also have like little otters in here. I'm trying to find an otter picture. Of course now I can't. Oh, there's our little King of Cups. I mean, they're just really cool imagery, like with the devil. They're cool little great, like, clarifiers for me. Or, you know, if you want a smaller deck to keep around with you, it's a great little deck to have, and a great little tin to put them in. Alright, I also use the Romance Angels deck. Now, I have to be honest, it's really hard to find this deck, like the original deck, anymore. So I thought I was buying the original deck, which is much bigger. I think it's like the size of that or bigger, from Amazon, but I guess I got a Bobo deck. It still works really well for me. You know, I give my decks all the love, so hopefully, just because it's, you know, knockoff deck, I feel kind of bad about that, but it's a really great deck, and it's really hard to find a lot of it's a deck by Doreen Virtue, but this is called Romance Angels. It's really hard to find a lot of her decks these days. But I did get this one, and I do use it, and I like it. Sorry that it's a knockoff. Wasn't my intention, but hey, it's here, and I can't find it, and I like it. So, next deck we're going to talk about is the Goddess Power Oracle deck, which is all these just beautiful goddesses. There's a little message on each of them. It tells you, like, the goddess and, like, the main description, so it's really great for reading intuitively. But in the book, there's, of course, a lot of information. It's another, like, also, like, great deck to have. Like, there's an empowerment message and an alignment message for each of these. So if you want to just have, like, a little oracle deck, like something you want to meditate on every day, like, what do I need to focus on? It's a good deck to, like, go through, pull a card. You know, today I need to focus on adaptability. You know, meditate on that, see what you can do, read the description, things like that. But stunningly beautiful. Like, we have Mary for miracles. There's just so much, like, in between. Alliance. Like, the images are just, I mean, stunning cards. These are by Colette Baron Reed. I have a lot of her decks, and she does just amazing decks. We'll talk about one of her other ones next. So, yep, that's the Goddess Power Oracle. Then this is another one by Colette Baron Reed. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So these cool cards. I use these. This is one of the first Oracle decks I got. Great images, like, and it's great also for, like, really looking in and seeing all these different things within the cards to, like, pick up on messages, because it's a whole part of, like, tarot and oracle cards. Like, it's not just their meanings, it's what you can see within the picture sometimes, and what messages that your angels and guardians, like, want you to hear is sometimes hidden within these cards. So, and again, another description book that has a lot of amazing information. Love this deck. Great to add to a collection. we'll do, we have Denise Lynn. These are the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. The back of them are these purple cards. I've used them a lot. They're really great, just traveling lightly, simplify your life. So they have like a head message and then like a little like quote. And the imagery is really pretty. Grace and gratitude, through gratitude joy expands, things like that. Solitude and silence, peace prevails. You know, just good little, like, again, cards also great little, you know, booklet, and goes over every card and their meaning and like what the Sacred Traveler wants you to know. It's just really good information. So I love oracle cards. Again, I read most of them intuitively. Sometimes more in my personal readings will I pull out an entire description for people. Today I also used, I have a lot of decks, so we're just going over what I used today, but I'm going to try to do this in more of my videos. Let me know if you do like that I did this. This is the Moonology Oracle deck. So this goes over like all the different moons and the different phases, like full moon in Taurus, dreams, your dreams need a practical plan. Taurus is very practical, things like that. So if you're kind of into astrology, these are a cool one to have. This deck or this guidebook is really cool. I probably don't use it as well as I should, but like it tells you like how to tune in with the moon, additional meanings for the card, the teaching, you know, overall guidance for the card. It's very, very thorough, very cool. A lot of amazing knowledge in here. Also good if you're trying to do like a timing reading. Sometimes you can get like, if it's gives you like in Virgo, you can, you know, give the timing of probably sometime in September, things like that. And then I think the last deck I used today, I think I pulled all the ones that I used, okay, is these Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. I have this pink deck and I have a black deck of this, and they're basically tarot deck clarification and complement reading cards. I got them from Amazon. Really great. They all have like, you know, like the message, maybe a soul message or soulmates, and then they give you like little verbiage that goes with each of them. So they're really, really great just for clarifying situations sometimes and getting more information, because sometimes maybe like the karmic relation doesn't relate, but something within the words like letting go and loving you, things like that. Sorry, I hope that makes sense. I talk too fast sometimes. Like say someone could be wearing a mask, and then that also could just mean not showing their true feelings, hiding, personify, pretend, and delude, or gaslighting. So there's lots of different meanings, lots of really good ways to like clue into things here in these cards, but I enjoy them a lot. Again, got those on Amazon. So those are the cards that I used in today's reading. I think I pulled everything that I did. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that let you look at some of the decks. And again, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Have a good day.